Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on Forza Horizon 5. This one's going to be a little bit different. They just released today. I was not expecting it. I saw a post on Reddit, somebody talking about it, didn't realize. They released Drift Club, the Drift Club story, and you can get the Mustang Mach E1400 as well by doing that. So we're going to go do that. I didn't think this came out until next week. Or tomorrow, I guess, technically, the next update. But it's here, so we're not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, and we're gonna jump into it.
There's only one Welshman I know who can handle a car like that.
Well, it's not a patch on your sideways skills, that's for sure.
Nice Trueno.
Modest as always. So, what are we doing?
I need a third-party evaluation of the modifications to my Sprinter.
So just drift it down the runway. Let's go.
A nice show for the local drift club, just like back in the UK.
That really is the best way around a corner.
Actually, there is increasing acceptance of the value of lateral velocity in shortening a corner, even in more conventional racing contexts.
It's been too long, Rob.
We only need 50,000 points for this.
Feel free to keep going, though. The temp on those tires is coming up nicely.
All right, we got 50,000. I don't feel like drifting anymore.
Head back to the top if you want another run.
I don't.
So, when's the grand opening of Drift Club
My
Mexico?
character's hair looks so stupid.
Who told you about that?
You're too easy, Rob. Call me for the next one, you hear?
I was to say, look at that. It's so ugly. All right, 3 stars. On to the next one. Drifting is always fun. I was hoping they'd bring some sort of drifting in. What the heck? Is that new? They put those dots on the ground
time
since...
to drop by and have a look at my Nissan.
I don't know.
For the thing.
Sure, Rob.
Sure.
Anything for not Drift Club Mexico. So, what have we got here?
The Nismo GTR. I do love a Nissan.
Oh yes, an all-wheel drive car for drifting.
Platforms in the world, in my opinion, of course. Evidence for other opinions is welcome.
It's starting us in the grass. That's good news.
Right, let's see what this can do.
It's technical.
Ooh.
Some very tight turns along the reservoir. Rear-wheel drive is perfect for this, though.
Okay, third gear's not usable. You shift into third and it's immediately not. Wow, that's bad. Look at this. Full throttle in second, spinning the tires.
Tight set of corners
Third gear. Immediately, like, yeah, there's not near enough power for that. 150,000 for 1 star, so what's 3?
The GTR is famous as a modular
300,000.
and that's
Easy.
not just because of the wheelbase and the organic grip. The VR38 DET engine is an exceptional starting point for a drift build. Easily
300, okay.
bhp.
We're just gonna
You need to build for that amount of power at both ends.
go this direction because I don't want to keep doing this.
Final analysis, not a cheap drift platform, but definitely a good one.
I would rather play with the new Ford.
That's a good car. What's the next?
It's even better when it's not a drift car.
vehicle?
Go check out my previous video.
Recruitment?
Learn how to tune it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sure. Call me.
Let's go, 3 stars. You got it.
know what?
Jungle kick.
I'll slide right over then.
Oh, that's funny. It was
That's
a pun.
a 325. Very nice. Not stock though, right?
Oh,
Not
really?
at all. Get in. I'll tell you as we go. Rear-wheel drive, 6.2-litre V8 engine, developing 750 bhp. Custom camber for optimal entrance and exit angles. It's quite the piece of engineering.
Can we get third? Yeah, we can get third. Very nice. Oh, it's kind of unhappy in third. We'll switch her back in second.
Sandra said this was her first drift car. That makes sense. Abundant parts, reliable, and easy to work on too.
Not super reliable. It's a BMW. Relax there, bud.
Oh, if you're interested in how we calculate drift scores, it's about speed and angle in the drift. That means there's a maximum theoretical value for a stretch of road, of course. Excellent lateral velocity management. That's absolutely at the top end of my projections.
Lateral velocity management.
So, this is an interesting technical challenge. Drifting uphill. The additional inertia is a very intriguing factor in how you achieve the optimal corner approach.
It's easy. Throttle in, steer. A little bit of throttle out, a little bit of throttle in, easy money. That's how you drift, right? Now this car, I enjoy drifting. It drifts well. The other two are, These things are nice and easy, and they're also very quick to do, so that's good to know. Sliding on up to the finish, 611,000.
We're running some
Almost
informal
612.
leaderboards for all of these little drives, and I worked up a few of Haley's accolades. Have a look at them. There's a bit of a reward for doing them all.
I'll take a look. Call me for the next one.
We know what the reward is, don't we? It's a Mustang Mach. Canyon Curve, 700 additional horses. Is that a drift Supra? Is it the yellow Formula One? Because that's my favorite.
I thought we'd been focusing on the classics a little unfair.
Good stuff.
So,
This is
how
my
about
favorite
this?
Formula Drift car
The
by quite a bit.
151 Formula Drift Supra.
Let's go Supra drifting.
This is based on a 2020 Toyota GR Supra, modified by Papadakis Racing, with approximately 700 extra bhp. But higher baseline speed necessitates maintaining the drift at a greater
I mean, it's around
lateral
900
velocity.
total. This is not, I don't think this is the normal one. It seems to handle a little differently. Then again, I kind of tune all my own to be a little bit different, so it is what it is. Still my favorite.
The trick here, I find, is how faster cars need to balance forward velocity against the optimal angle. You are managing it nicely.
Thanks, man. Ooh, well, we took it in the dirt, but it's all right.
There we go. That's us into the upper projection range.
600,000 for first. Dang, that's not half bad. That's a good amount of points. Just a little bit of drift tap. Nothing too bad.
Tunnel ahead. You'll miss some lovely corners if you take it, though.
We're taking it.
And topped out. But keep going for the,
For the leaderboards?
yes.
Whoops, let's get back up on the road. Sick jump drift, let's go. Ooh, turn.
Bit more time. Tell me. Do you
Yeah,
like
look at that stupid hair.
volcanoes?
What are you up to, Rob?
nothing at all.
He said volcano,
Thanks
so
for the
are we
help.
going to
I'll
drift
call
down the volcano? What a surprise! Who would guess that we would be drifting down the best drift road in the game?
That's the Formula Drift Mustang.
Yep,
Very nice.
It is.
not a surprise in the
I
least.
told you this was a muscle drift, and we've got 6.9 miles of the nicest drift road I think I've ever seen to try it out on. Let's get cracking.
What's the pointage? Double what the last one was? 1.2 mil?
We're dealing with a supercharged 5-litre V8, giving you a good center
either
of
1.2
rotation,
or 1
very
mil.
slightly biased front, 900 bhp to push out the back. It takes some, my jocularity, lateral thinking to build a good drift kart out of a muscle platform. But I think this is a very competent attempt.
But yeah, it's a Formula drift car. Of course it's a competent attempt. It's a fantastic car. We're gonna shift her up into fourth. It's having a hard time in third. Gentle on the throttle. Ooh, stay on the road. Back down to third. I tune all of my drift cars to drift in third gear. Basically just keep it there. Right around 115, 120 miles an hour. 850 for 2, so it's 1.2 million, right? Gotta be. We're like really good drifting sideways and shit, but it seems to be like skipping half of our points. What is that shit? We're sliding. The drift zone coming down this mountain picks up like everything. Oh, it's a million. I just looked. Yeah! I was thinking it was going to be 1.2 with as much as it increased from 1 star to 2, but, you know, doesn't matter either way.
That's over 1 million drift
1
points.
million. We
How
still
much
have like
tyre
2 miles
smoke
left.
must be visible from the city.
All right. Ooh, we spun it. It's okay. I was hoping it would roll backwards through the gate, but that's all right.
Okay, time to come clean. What are you planning?
Just a little something we've been working. Well, you can wait a bit longer.
You're no good at keeping secrets, Rob. You know that.
From the time I started recording, from the intro until now, it's been 20 minutes and 30 seconds. So that's a very short.
Do you think you could just pop over to Guanajuato? Be quiet, he'll hear you.
Very short story.
Sure, Rob. Mum's the word.
Drift Club Mexico. Let's go. Gotta love all that fake hype.
You've brought some friends, Rob.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, just the local chapter of Drift Club Mexico. We thought we'd surprise you.
Well, there's more spectators than I expected. We're a secret club. Right. Let's put on a bit of a show then.
That was good to hear the character talking.
Just turn it... Or just go straight down the stairs.
10,000 points. Oh, done.
This is Mr. Kenneth Block's Hoonigan Gymkhana 10 Ford Focus RS RX. 2-litre, turbocharged, front-mounted engine and all-wheel drive. There's only the one seat, so I will be the voice in your head.
Whipped it.
Guanajuato has something of a drift culture, you know. The tunnels, the narrow streets, the cathedral square.
The roads are closed, right?
Oh yes, our newest member Pablo organised it.
Ooh. Oh, R.I.P.
Now follow the tunnels. Watch the walls. They're snaggy.
Thanks for calling that out. Keep her going, baby. Keep her going. We get to drive the Mustang. Of course we would. Why would they put it on the cover if we couldn't, right?
I've got a bit of a confession.
Yes, sir.
You see, we've got another car for you to have a look at.
Is that what I think it is?
The
Can you read?
RTR Ford Mustang Mach E 1400, the first fully electric drift and gymkhana platform. Should we take it out for a bit of a spin?
I love the electric cars in this game. I am excited for this.
This car was customized by drift legend and engineering wizard Mr.
Wait, can we switch?
Vaughan Jr. and the fine people at RTR. Why? To answer that age-old question.
Yes, rear-wheel drive. Let's go.
Future of controlled oversteer.
What's up, Rob? Looks like you two are having a lot of fun with that
Hey, that's
car.
fun getting.
Oh yes, Vaughan. It's quite a piece of work.
It sounds like an RC car.
Press you for your impressions working on it. For the members.
Getting behind the wheel of the Ford Mustang Mach E 1400 completely changed my perspective on what power and torque can be. Together, my team at RTR Vehicles and Ford Performance spent over 10,000 hours working collaboratively on this to bridge the gap between what people believe an electric car can do and what it can actually do. Turns out it is well beyond my wildest expectations. The Mustang Mach E 1400 uses 7 motors, 3 on the front differential and 4 on the rear, giving us 1,400 horsepower so we can do anything from drifting to high-speed track racing. Every piece of aero and every duct you see is functional for aerodynamics and cooling.
Nice.
This
Nailed it.
car makes 2,300 pounds of downforce at 160 miles per hour. Ford has made it clear that they are bringing fun and function to the battery electric vehicle space, and this is just the start. I've watched even the most seasoned vets turn into giggly little kids behind the wheel and in the passenger seat of this wild machine. So, mission accomplished.
It sounds like an RC car. Or like one of those little pipsqueak droids from Star Wars.
We're almost at the end. But as you've noticed, we've been running in all-wheel drive mode with
No,
all
we haven't.
7 motors. So, for the next bit, let's try something different.
We sure haven't. I switched it right away.
That was all-wheel drive.
No, it
the
wasn't.
motor layout allows you to change drivetrain essentially at the push of a button.
From rear-wheel drive onto rear-wheel
So
drive.
just toggle it over from all-wheel drive into rear-wheel drive, shutting down the front motors, and then off we go. The fastest drivetrain swap you will ever do. Nice right-left opportunity ahead. Careful as you manage the inertia transfer.
Oh, okay, yep. Tires are very slippery.
Very hard left, then right, then sideways into the tunnel.
Oh, this is a shitty place to drift. I do not like Guanajuato. Now it sounds like a horse.
Ahead you, and we're heading for where we started.
With a festival?
On behalf of Drift Club Mexico, as well as RTR and Ford Performance, let me thank you for this show of the noble art of intentional oversteer. So, we
If it
thought you
weren't
might
in
like
that
to keep
stupid
the
city.
Mach-E.
Yes, I do want to keep the Mach-E.
That's amazing. But
That's
wait,
amazing.
Won't Vaughan want it back, though?
Oh, this is an exact duplicate of his. Let's just say I'm a bit excitable too.
29 minutes and 30 seconds to get to here from the beginning. So, the story's not super long, but you get a sick prize out of it. Now, let's check out the car a little bit. Also, accolades for the story. Of course, we got them all done. We got a sick t-shirt. We got the Mach-E. Some cool racing suits and helmets. And a free car. Let's check this car out real quick. Alright, here we are back at the house. At my player house, the specific one. Let's check out this car. I want to see what you can do with tunes right off the bat, and we're going to look through the upgrades. Actually, tunes first, my bad. Tire pressure you can look at. Alright, so I would imagine it's kind of on like a drift tire compound. I don't know what it's on either way. This guy we're going to increase all the way to the end, but not super far. Alignment, the alignment, wow, crazy. I'm gonna throw just a little bit of an extra tune on this. Just to put it right where I want it. We're gonna lower this guy as low as it will go because it's a drift car and I want it on the ground. Damping, ooh, that's real soft for whatever. We'll take her out and test drive her before we do too much. And the differentials and the brake and everything. Alright, cool. Now, let's see what we can do for upgrades. Alright, let's check out the tires. So, technically it's on stock tires. You can get semi-slicks and regular slicks and drift tires because apparently these are not drift tires. You got your rally, snow, off-road, and drag tires as well. We can make them wider, but we're not going to. And we can add stance. That's actually, I like that. We're gonna increase the width as much as we can. That looks a lot better. Now for drivetrain, oh, we can add a gear or a differential. That's what we want to do. And then brakes, of course. That's crazy that this thing doesn't have the best brakes possible because it's a 1400 horsepower Mustang. You get rally suspension and drift suspension. It's not on drift suspension? Okay, well, we're going to leave it. And you can make it lighter. So it's not going to be competitive in S2, but it will be competitive in S1 racing. So we added the differential and made the tires wider. That's basically it. Let's go out and see how this thing drifts. Alright, here we are. I'm setting this up for a drift zone. This one is the Farmland Trail Drift Zone. Let's look at the tune real quick because we threw the differential in there and we got to make sure, yep, that it is good to go. We need a little bit more lock. I'm thinking probably just going to put it at 100%. And then I tend to leave this one right around 50. We're going to leave the aero alone, damping alone for now. Anti-roll bars are good. The camber, we're going to add like a whole 2 degrees on this. And then like 1 degree here. That should get us a pretty stable drift right off the bat because this thing already seems like it likes drifting. Let's get her going, whip it in here. Ooh. Okay, no, we gotta change that. The rear toe, we're gonna put that guy at 0. That's better. It's still too grippy in the rear end, so let's up our stiffness in the rear springs as well as rebound stiffness and make this just a hair stiffer as well. I don't know why I put that at 20. I wanted it at like 10. Alright, I think we finally got her set to where we want to be. We went back and put as wide of tires, as rear tires as possible. The front ones are as wide as possible. We're on drift suspension. We are as light as possible. We got the drift diff set in there. Better brakes. We basically just fully upgraded this thing except for the tires. And it slides pretty good now. Yeah, new PB. Just first try out. Not half bad. What we did is we went and switched the suspension because the original suspension is dog shit for this. For some reason, it just does not like to drift. Let me walk you through the tune, what we got it set at. Tires, we have the rear much higher than the front. Not much higher, like 4 psi higher. Get us a little bit less grip in the back. 3.9 or 4, either way you could do that with the gearing. Negative camber's at 5, rear's at 1.5, and the caster is all the way. The anti-roll bars are basically where they come at. The springs, the same thing. We didn't touch the ride height too much because it seems to not like it that much. The rebound stiffness and the bump stiffness are basically where... Actually, no, they're exactly where the drift suspension is because we just put it on and we didn't touch it. Arrows, about where it comes, right in the middle. Brake we didn't touch. Differential is fully locked. And that is the whole tune for this thing. I'm also going to save the tune for you guys so you can use it on your own vehicles if you want. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the tune and the video and stuff. It's going to be a little bit different because we're doing the story first. But this car's pretty sick and it drifts pretty well once you get it set up right. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you later. Look out for, probably also today, a tune for this guy as an S1 race car. It's going to be pretty gnarly, I can tell. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.